Well, it is Tuesday at 9 o'clock, and it is time for the show to start. So, Steeler Talk Week 4. It's gonna be interesting. We'll see how this goes. I fell asleep, got up around 4 o'clock this afternoon, got up and tried, but see what happens. Hopefully, everything goes right today, so we'll see. So, it's Tuesday night, and it's Browns week. We get 2 more days to go. I wasn't sure if I was going to do this today, the way I was feeling this morning, but I am good to go. Kind of. We'll see how my voice holds up, so we'll see how that goes. But Steelers come out with the victory, as you see on the scoreboard there. It is 18-16 final on a failed 2-point conversion with the Baltimore Ravens. They have lost again. We are 8-1 against the Ravens in the last 9 games. So, is this really a rival anymore? Like, when Ben was in there, it was back and forth. It was decided by 3. Every game ended by 3. It was either 20-17 or 30-27, 24-21. It was something like that. I know I see 18-16, but is this really a rival anymore? When I was younger, these two teams would be like punching each other, pushing each other after every play. Not much same war. So I don't know if this is really a rival. The Browns is more of a rival. The Bengals are more of a rival. Myles Garrett's opening his mouth again. He's over there yapping about how he should be Defensive Player of the Year, even though he hasn't done shit. So he's over there yapping away. I should be doing this. I should get this. I should be doing that. TJ Watt hasn't done much. He only has, let's say about 110 sacks in his whole career. You only have about 80, 90. So, yeah, that's well put there. Way to go. Keep chirping, Myles. Myles Garrett's a bunch of joke. Come on, Myles. You got to get your act together. If you're with a better team and maybe if you're a coach better, I don't know, and your organization knows how to keep a coach, maybe it would be in TJ's level, but TJ Watt has you. Come on now. It's such a joke. So that's what's going on. Browns week. Eric Rowe is back with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Signed him today. He's on the practice squad. He came into Pittsburgh today, according to ESPN. So that's what's going on there. Welcome back, Eric Rowe. Much needed, much desperately need you in the secondary. Or secondary strong, but with Eric Rowe back, we'll be just fine. Will he play on Thursday? I doubt it. But against the Bengals, against the Ravens, against the Chiefs, Eagles, maybe. So, but Thursday it is more of a question. So we are good to go with that. So this game, of course, my schedule does not allow me to watch the game live, so I cannot stream the games like I want to. So I have it on record. I come home from work and I record it, and then I come home and I watch the game. This game has a lot to do with a lot of passing. There's no, in the past, there was always strategy, and I don't know. I don't know how to put it. Steelers and Ravens were always a good rival. They're always fighting, pushing. Whoever ran the ball better, but this game on Sunday, it didn't feel that way. There was a lot of running, but there was a lot more passing in this game. So, that say, Derrick Henry lost a fumble from Nick Herbert. He punched the ball out. He was replacing by Alex Highsmith. Alex Highsmith was out. So Herbert is back, so he got to be in his position. So he knocked the ball out of Henry's hand. Zay Flowers did what Zay Flowers does. He comes up and he shows we contain Lamar Jackson. And I don't know if you guys saw on Monday morning when I did my Steelers video earlier. I said earlier, and I don't know if I said this or not, but I'm going to say this now. When we played to the Commanders, all we had to do was contain Jaden Daniels to play like Lamar Jackson. And that is what actually we did. We played Jaden Daniels like we did Lamar Jackson. We defeated him. We played Lamar Jackson on Sunday. We contained him. We were in his face. We were struggling. We were all, they're all over him. He couldn't even do anything. Lamar Jackson is a good quarterback. Don't get me wrong, but he's only good for the season. You cannot trust him in the playoffs. Will the Ravens make playoffs? Yes. Will they win the division? Depends how the next 3 games go for the Steelers. Right now, we're playing the Browns. On Thursday. Next Sunday, we play I think it's next Sunday, we play the Bengals. So, division. We got to get those division games. Once we get those division games wrapped up and we get 3, 4, and our other division games lose, we should wrap that up in week 15 before we play Philly. I like to wrap the division up before we play Philly, depending on what roster they give us. Am I scared of Philly? No. But if we wrap the division up in week 14 or week 15, whatever, and we play Philly, and when the division is secure, we can play the backups. We could play Kyle Allen if we want to. We could play Warren if we want to. We can give Najee a rest. That's just me saying. I don't know if that's actually going to happen or not, but our first objective is to win the division. If we win the division by the time we play Philly, then we can do whatever we want with the roster. As long as we can let the starters rest for the last couple of weeks. Because once we wrap the division up, we won't have to worry about it. I thought that was good defense. The defense had to show up, and I definitely said this on Monday, and I'm going to say this again. The Steelers need to clean up the red zone. Once we get into the 20-yard line, we need to put the ball in the end zone. But Pennsylvania Sports, we're 2-0 again without kicking field goals, without scoring a touchdown. I know. Trust me, I know. Atlanta and Baltimore, I know. But we need to get points. We can't win the playoff games with just field goals. It's unacceptable. There's going to be too many powerhouses that are coming for us. They are going to get to us. If we don't get the ball in the end zone, they're going to find our weaknesses. And believe me, I'm not going to share what they are, but the Steelers have weaknesses. You don't sound like a fan. Oh, I'm a fan. Trust me, I'm a fan, but they are going to find our weaknesses. If we don't clean up in week 12 to 18, we got to clean up. There's a lot more improvement to go with this team. I know Russell Wilson's 4-0 since being a starter of the Steelers, but the offense needs to move the ball better. The Steelers need to get open quicker. The Steelers need to make splash plays, efficient plays. They need to get into the end zone, 20-yard line, in the red zone, and we need to secure the victory and not make it so close. This game, 18-16, I can understand that because it's the Baltimore Ravens and they always play us tough. It's always AFC division games, smash in your face and smash your mouth game. That's how it is. That's why I say you got to win your divisions. So that's how it is in the AFC North games. Dallas Cowboys lose again, 34-10. I don't know what's going to happen with that team, and quite frankly, I don't care because of that team, we should be 9-1. 9-1, that's where our record should be. But no, we're stuck in 8-2 because Elliott got in the way of somebody, and somebody got. I think it was Fitzpatrick that got in the way, and they couldn't make that last second play to secure the win on Sunday Night Football a couple weeks ago. But now. And that was the last victory that the Cowboys had. It's a joke, I know. But you gotta get Cowboys respect when they had that win. So they had to get it. Cowboys haven't won a game since they played us. We haven't lost since we played them. We should have beaten them. We should have walked away with the win. The weather was on our side that game. It was cold. It was windy. It was rainy. It was nasty. But one drive, one play. And our defense got confused on one play, and that's what lost the game. Now, off with Sunday. We're good. We're dandy. We're all happy. Our blood pressures are level, are stable. We're good. We're all happy, joy. Now, Thursday night football. Steelers and the Browns. Deshaun Watson most likely is going to be the starter. Most likely. The Cleveland Browns are 2-8. They're a garbage dumpster fire team. Right now, I haven't looked at the full standings because I'm paying attention to. Just bear with me. I told you. I'm trying to fight something off. I got on for you guys. So just bear with me. He's sweaty. I know. Just bear with me. Now, Thursday night, we got to figure out what to do to keep them there. I haven't actually looked at the standings to see how close they are. They're 2-8. I know that, but I don't know how close they are to being the number one draft pick. Is this a trap game? No. Is the Bengals a trap game? Most likely. But this game is not a trap game. Sunday's game was a trap game. The Browns game is not. The Ravens game, yes. because the Ravens were supposed to be the number one scoring team, and our defense showed up. We will be fine. We should be 9-2 on Friday morning, and then we'll have what we have on Victory Monday, on Sunday games, except for we'll have Victory Friday. Again, we'll have 2 victory days because it's a short week. Run the ball, time possession, keep the ball out of the Browns' hands. Man, I'm not predicting any scores. You can't predict any scores with the Browns. I know the Browns are 2-8 and they're garbage, but you know they're going to come at us. You know they're going to come at us hard. So that's what's going on with that team. If you like what you see, if you like the channel, if you like the Tuesday night shows, keep the comments coming. Hit that like button. Hit that comment button. You guys are killing it. My other channel that I had a couple years ago never had this much comments. You guys are smashing that comment button. You guys are killing it. When I get to it, when I have time, I usually read the comments and respond back to you guys. Steelers for my Super Bowl predictions. If everything goes right and our seating is just the way we want it, I think the Steelers and the Lions are going to make it, but anything is possible. I know the Steelers and Lions are the 2 best teams right now. The Buffalo Bills are second in the AFC at 9-2 after defeating the Kansas City Chiefs 30-21 in that game. Somebody commented on Monday that the Steelers are going to have problems with the Buffalo Bills. I can't see it happening. I know they beat the Kansas City Chiefs, but the teams, if they prepare for it, they will be just fine. So that's where I'm going with that. Can they beat the Steelers? Yeah, they could, but if the Steelers are prepared and they have the roster and they have Eric Rowe playing in that game, and I'm not saying Eric Rowe is the main piece, but he's huge. Back in the day, he used to kill it in Pittsburgh. So I don't know who the quarterback's going to be, like Tomlin does. Me preparing for that game doesn't mean anything. I don't need to prepare who the quarterback is. That's Tomlin's job, and he knows who the quarterback is. So all they have to do, whoever's quarterbacking, if it's Deshaun Watson or Winston, it doesn't matter. Both quarterbacks got to move the ball on this elite defense. I think we're second now in the league in defense. We just defeated the number 1 offense. I don't know how, but Baltimore Ravens were coming in as number 1 in scoring. Not sure how, but they were. I don't know if Roger Goodell likes Baltimore or something. I don't know if he's in charge of it. I don't know who adds all the stats up, but whoever added them up is a decimal wrong, because I can't see Baltimore being the number 1 scorer. So, division. Smash it, smash it, smash it. Doesn't matter what stadium, we got to win. We win one. We go to Cleveland on Thursday. Then we got Cincinnati. It's gonna be exciting. That's gonna be exciting. You know what? Let's have some fun here. There we go. Let's have some fun. I'm showing you guys right now the schedule. Cleveland. I ain't worried. Cincinnati, kind of. Depends which team shows up. They've been good as of late. They're starting to get their offense. Ja'Marr Chase and Joe Burrow has been pretty lit up lately, the last couple games. And then you got, sorry, I have to do this, but Dallas and New York. Sorry, gotta do it. I have to. The Dallas and the New York is going to, whoever wins that game, I encourage everybody. The Steeler Nation, we're not playing Sunday, so I encourage you guys. Look at that, 4:00. New York and Dallas, 1:00. I encourage you guys. Normally, I don't encourage anybody to watch other teams, but Dallas and New York, if you want a good show and you want to watch Dumb and Dumber play it out, and you want to watch the Little Giants again, yeah, that's what I recommend you get doing. Watch that, and you're gonna see a good. Put that game on Comedy Central because a team that sucks and a team that sucks more are playing each other. I had to bring that up. I saw that, so that's just priceless there. Week 14. This is the week I was talking about right here. Right here. Can anybody hold on? You see that right there? Did you notice the schedule? We got Thursday game is the Cleveland Browns. Then we play Cincinnati. Then we play Cleveland. Again, week 14. If we beat Cleveland in week 14, we're already 1-0. If I'm doing the math right, we're 1-0 right now. We play Cleveland back to back. Sunday and Thursday is this week. Sunday's the Ravens. Thursday's against Cleveland. Then we play Cincinnati. Then we play Cleveland. This game right here. Right here. Cincinnati and Cleveland. That should If we do a clean sweep, we should clinch the division right here, week 14, against the Cleveland Browns. That's back in our stadium. Our crowd's going to be behind us. And like on Thursday, doesn't matter who the fuck the quarterback is, they both got to do the same thing and get by our defense, gets 100 yards, and gets by our quarterback, by our defense. That's all they have to do is score against our defense. Good luck. Now, the scary part. The only scary part. And if you're fans of this team, don't get a big head of yourself. Right here. Right here. Pittsburgh and Philly, the Keystone Battle. Do not get a big head. What I'm about to say. Do not. Pittsburgh and Philly is brutal. Okay? I don't care what team, don't care what stadium, I don't care who the quarterback is. Philadelphia always gives us fits. Always. It's a joke. Always. Philadelphia, always. And I'm talking back to McNabdy's. Yeah, the bench. Yeah, running into the bench guy. Yeah, I'm talking about him. Pittsburgh and Philly always gives us problems. Always. And a couple years ago, when Pickett was playing, Philadelphia destroyed us. And A.J. Brown did it and bossed us. Randy bossed us. He did a one-handed catch over our defender and scored. If I was the Steelers, I'll be pissed. That game was brutal. If you guys have long-term memory, that game was ugly. I had to stream that game, and that was ugly. I wanted to leave that stream, but I toughed it out. But going to this year, if the Pittsburgh Steelers do what I say they should do, this game won't matter. But it's the NFL. If the referees are not on our side and they call stupid penalties and lose one of these games for us, I have good news for you. And I'm going to show you momentarily. Right there. Right there. Week 16 against Baltimore at home. Right there. So we beat the Ravens. That's one. We play Cleveland. Then we got Cincinnati. Then we play Cleveland. Back in week 14. Then week 15 is Philly. If by cert we cannot get the job done from Thursday to week 14 and Philly beats us, this is the icing on the cake right here that should get us the division game. That should win the division. If division games other teams lose. And then we got the stupid Kansas City Chiefs. Okay, I know they're playing our field. I know. I know they're playing in Kansas. They're playing in our Acrisure Stadium, but it's the Kansas City Chiefs. Am I worried about that game? Like I said, if we wrap the division up by week 15, Kansas City can wipe the floor. I don't care. I really don't. And then, most importantly, we finished it off with the Cincinnati Bengals, week 18. By then, we'll clinch division, we'll clinch playoff spot. The rest of the starters will be rested. They'll be watching the game. That's at home. Like I said, week 18, I ain't worried about it. I'm not too worried about that at all. All right, people. It's that half-hour mark. It's at 32 minutes now. I appreciate everybody here. Appreciate everybody that's going to look at this later. Hit that like, hit that share, and subscribe to the channel. Let's get to 700 subscribers by the Yankees home opener. I'd like to hit 3,000. By Christmas, I'd like to hit the 1,000 mark. Like I said, without you guys, I'll be just here talking to myself and looking stupid. But I messed around with the Cowboys a little bit. I messed with the Baltimore Ravens. Justin Tucker is 1 for 3 against us yesterday. He blamed our field. Hello, Chris Boswell was on the same field. He had no issues. That turf wasn't right. Well, what the fuck? The turf wasn't right? How's the turf not right? Explain that. The turf was not right for kicking conditions. Boswell was in the clutch. Justin Tucker was 1 for 3. Yeah, it's whatever. They want to cry. They want to. And then Justin Tucker wants to make fun of Russell Wilson on the plane back on the flight back to wherever they're going. Come on, shut up, Justin. Make your field goals and shut up. Nobody makes fun of our quarterback and gets away with it. Come on. Just shut up. You played 60 minutes. Your team lost. You guys missed the 2-point conversion at the end of the game, lost the game, but you had no right to say Russell Wilson's overrated when you came in our stadium and you got beat. Come on. If you want to find me tomorrow, I'll be at the South Florida Turbine. I will share that channel out tomorrow. I will be on there tomorrow at 9. And I'm going to be with my good buddy tomorrow. So, I will see you next time, and I will be there on the same network on Thursday. That will wrap up the week then. So you got tonight, tomorrow, and Thursday to enjoy me while I have Mom here. And then we start all over again on Tuesday. Until then, I'll see you tomorrow. I'll share the channel out tomorrow before I stream. But I'll see you tomorrow.